So today's keyword is inner peace, so very important in our lives. So just let me ask you something. When was the last time someone asked you, "How are you?" and you didn't respond with some version of, "Oh, so busy." So we wear out our busyness like a badge of honor, don't we? Like, I've been running around since morning. I haven't had a minute to myself. My schedule is packed. And we say these things with a strange mixture of complaint and pride, as if being busy proves we are important, needed, and indispensable. So, just show me with a raise of hands who goes through these emotions when somebody asks you, और क्या कर रहे हो, है ना? In our families, we हमें लगता है कि if we say that we are free, it's kind of a sin. लोग पता नहीं क्या सोचेंगे हमारे बारे में, right? We have nothing to do. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Somewhere between managing everyone's needs and juggling endless tasks, we have completely lost ourselves. And we've started believing that peace is something we'll find after the kids grow up, after the project ends, after retirement, after life finally slows down. So today, I want to talk about something we desperately need but rarely prioritize: inner peace in a busy world. And here's a radical thought: busyness is not productivity. And let that sink in. And let me repeat: busyness is not productivity. You can be extremely busy and achieve absolutely nothing that matters. You can fill your entire day with tasks and still feel empty at the end of it. Because somewhere along the way, we confused motion with progress, activity with achievement. Think about yesterday. How much of your day was genuinely important and how much was just noise? So, checking your phone 40 times, overthinking a conversation that happened last week, worrying about what someone might think, redoing something that was already fine because you needed it to be perfect, or saying yes to things you didn't want to do because you felt obligated. So we are not just busy with our schedules, we are busy in our minds. And that's where we lose our peace. So here's the metaphor I want you to remember: peace isn't found when life slows down, it's found when you do. Your external world may never get chaotic, but your internal world, that's within your control. So let me paint you a picture every Indian woman will recognize. So it's Sunday morning, you wake up thinking, finally a day to relax. But by 8 a.m., you're already mentally running through the list: grocery shopping to do, relatives might drop by, so the house should be spotless, meal prep for the week, that cupboard that's been bothering you for months, calls you need to make, WhatsApp messages you need to reply to. That was a holiday. So by evening, you're exhausted. And the cruelest part, you haven't actually rested. You just traded one kind of busyness for another. And when your family sees you sitting down for 5 minutes, someone inevitably says, आज तो आराम कर रहे हो, चलो अच्छा है. And if rest is an occasional indulgence, not a basic human need. And here's what nobody tells you: you're not being productive, you're being busy to avoid feeling guilty. And guilt is a terrible life compass. Or, see, the cost of constant motion, it isn't just tiredness, It's a loss of presence, loss of joy, loss of connection, loss of yourself. And here is what I want you to understand: inner peace is a daily choice, not a luxury. Let me repeat it. Inner peace is a daily choice, not a luxury. It's not something that happens to you when circumstances align perfectly. It's not a reward for good behavior. It's not reserved for monks in the Himalayas or people with empty calendars. It's a decision you make again and again in the middle of chaos. So, choosing peace means saying no when every cell in your body is conditioned to say yes. It means disappointing people who expect you to be infinitely available. It means letting some things be incomplete, imperfect, or simply not done. So, saying no protects your energy, and your energy is finite. Every yes to something draining is a no to your own well being. But here's the beautiful paradox: calm people move faster and think clearer. When you're not operating from a place of frenzy, you make better decisions. You waste less time on unnecessary things. You see solutions more quickly. You are more creative, more efficient, more effective. And it's not peace or productivity, it's peace for productivity. Inner calm isn't laziness, it's wisdom. So, peace isn't some mystical state where you're floating on clouds, feeling blissful all the time. Let's be realistic. Peace is sitting in traffic and not letting your blood pressure rise because you realize the honking won't move the cars faster. Peace is your mother in law making a comment, and instead of spiraling into resentment, you simply letting it pass through you like wind through a window. Peace is having 14 things on your to do list and consciously doing 5 well instead of all 14 poorly. Peace is your teenager being difficult and responding from groundedness rather than reacting from frustration. Peace is looking at your bank balance, feeling the anxiety, acknowledging it, and then making a calm decision about next step instead of panicking. So peace is knowing you can't control everything. And finally, letting that be okay. It's not about having a perfect life. It's about not letting an imperfect life steal your inner calm. So here is your practice, and it's deliciously rebellious. Identify one unnecessary mental or physical task today and let it go. Replace it with 5 minutes of stillness. Even if you think the house is untidy, and actually it is not, it is your perception many a times because you want everything to be kept at the right places and then you involve yourself, be busy. So replace it with 5 minutes of stillness. Let me be specific. Not I'll let go of feeding my family, but things like perfectly arranging those cushions that will be messed up in 5 minutes. I'm sure some of you goes through this. Overthinking that message you sent yesterday. Scrolling through social media to see what everyone else is doing. That mental argument you are having with someone who doesn't even know you are upset. And attending that video call you don't actually need to be on. Or perfecting something that's already good enough. Let it go. Yes. And in those 5 minutes, you've just freed up. Sit, breathe, Stare out the window. Do absolutely nothing with no guilt attached. Not meditation with expectations, not productivity disguised as rest, just stillness, just being there, present for the moment. Yes. So you might feel uncomfortable at first. We're not used to stillness. We've been trained to equate it with laziness. But stillness is where peace lives, and peace is where clarity lives, and clarity is where your best self lives. See your best self, give it a chance. Here's what I want to leave you with. In a world that glorifies hustle and celebrate busyness, choosing inner peace is a revolutionary act. Yes. It's saying my worth is not determined by my productivity. It's saying I am enough even when I am still. It's saying I will not sacrifice my well being on the altar of everyone else's expectation. The world will not slow down for you. Your responsibilities won't magically disappear. People will keep demanding your time and energy. Life will remain complicated, but you can choose to slow down instead inside this chaos. You can choose to protect your peace like it's precious because it is. You can choose to move through your busy life with an unshakable calm at your center. So today, right now, identify one thing you can let go of. Just one. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be honest. And the space you create, gift yourself 5 minutes of stillness. No phone, no tasks, no guilt, just you breathing, being. Do this once today. Then tomorrow, do it again. And watch how slowly but surely peace stops being something you chase and becomes something you carry. Because peace isn't found when life slows down, it's found when you do. And you deserve that. You deserve to feel calm in your own skin, grounded in your own life, at home in your own mind. Let's choose peace. Starting now, starting here, starting with one small, brave act of letting go. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.